Oh, there she is. So today we'll be taming the Acrocanthosaurus, which is part of the Arc Editions mod. Nice. They can be found mostly in the redwoods, but this is a map showing all their spawn locations. They normally spawn in groups, and they can spawn with babies, so if you don't feel like actually tame them, all you have to do is murder their parents and you can rob their kids dry. So in case you didn't want this method, just literally find a group of them, kill the daddies, kill the mummies, and just rob their kids, and then you've got free ones. You don't have to go through the not so tedious taming method, but you can get them so much easier if that's what you prefer. Nice. These boys are dangerous. Obviously they're big carnivores, so they're going to cause a problem either way. Once you shoot them and take 10% of their health away, they will go into a shield stance. And if you damage them even more, they'll start to roar. If you can kill them before they get this roar off, you'll be fine. If you don't, they'll enter adrenaline mode and they will mess you up. They'll be faster, stronger, and hit like an absolute unit. Nice. That being said, for the taming method, you're going to need some damaging weapon, shotgun or fabricated rifle, depending on how you want to do this. Shotgun works for the higher levels because you need the DPS to get them to where you want them to go. You're going to need some sort of narcotics, whether it is narcoberries, narcotics, or biotoxin. I prefer biotoxin because obviously it gives more torpor. You want to damage them enough so they go into their shield stance, and when they do that roar, you can feed them whatever narcotic you have on you, as long as it's in your last slot. And then you want to keep damaging them until they roar again. You want to feed them in this time when their mouth's open. If you don't, they will enter adrenaline mode again, and they will mess you up. And the taming progress will be a bit naffed because they'll just be too angry. Nice. It's a relatively simple taming process. You have to hit them so they go in their shield stance. You want to damage them just enough so that they start like crab crawling towards you. This is what you need. Otherwise they'll just run at you like any other carnivore and try and eat you. Once you've damaged them like that, just keep shooting them. I found out with this shotgun it took about 3 shots per one. It's a 200% shotgun after they roar to get them to roar again. So it is quite nice. Didn't use up too much ammo. But then also you get stuff like this that happens. You gotta watch out for their shield bash, which is what they get while they're in the shield mode, and they can send you flying and absolutely wreck you and send you across the map. Nice! So the reason why we're doing this and having the narcotics in the last slot is because these boys are torpor immune on the outside, but on the inside they get knocked out like any other creature. So this is a knockout tame, it's just the way you deliver the narcotics is a bit different. Obviously you won't be able to trank this boy out with a crossbow or gun, you've literally just got to shove him down his throat, which he likes. I got killed, I just came back to it. Easy enough, just damage him again, get him to the point where he's crab crawling towards you, and then shove it down his throat. The narcotics, you know what I mean. Nice. I'm showing off the full taming process just so you guys have a rough idea on how many shots, how many biotoxin, and how much he needs to actually go down. It doesn't take long. This boy's a 110, so obviously you'll need more depending on what level you're going for. Less if you're going for a lower level. I'm not gonna lie, these boys do sound pretty damn nice with their cheeky little roarage, but yeah. Once you feed them whatever you're trying to trank them out with, they'll go back to full health, so you won't have to worry about killing them, but you want to make sure to feed it to him before he ends the animation or takes too much damage, because again, he'll enter adrenaline mode, and then it'll be impossible until he heals up, because he will just be on a rampage until that time's over. They do get health regen while they're in there, but obviously, yeah. It's pretty much game over at that point and you have to start again. Nice. Despite this being part of the taming process, it does not matter if you shoot him too many times or undershoot him or whatever. It only matters when he goes down as long as you don't hit him. The taming effectiveness will stay at 100%. And if you use kibble or anything else, it does remain 100% effectiveness, which is really nice. It's a pure tame, so if you manage to find a 150, you get a 225 out of it, which is bloody lush. Nice. There are points in the taming process where he will roar and you'll try to feed him and nothing will happen. It said he's not ready to be tamed, but he does regen his health still, which is obviously what you need, so you don't have to worry about killing him by an accident, which is really nice. You just got to be careful because that boy's roar / adrenaline roar can actually stun you, like as if you got hit by a trichedon. As long as you stay close to him but not too close, you can avoid all attacks once he's in his shield stance, and you can literally just stand right next to him shooting him to the dome. Obviously it's better to do it while he's mid-roar. As soon as you feed him, start shooting him again so you can get him to roar again as soon as possible without any fear of dying. Down he goes, see you later. So the food that is best is exceptional kibble, and then it just goes raw mutton, cooked lamb chop, and then as it normally would. But it doesn't take too many for them to tame him, and he stays at 100% throughout the entire taming process as long as you obviously don't hit him. So it's really nice. You will need narcotics to feed him if he's This level, you'll probably need a bit more if he's 150, but this worked fine. He took about 14 kibble on that to tame and 100 narcotics, which isn't too bad. Nice. The saddle for this boy isn't too bad either. You need to be level 76, but it's relatively cheap to make, which is nice. So with this mod, it actually gives you all of the commands on the right of what you need to do to use each attack. There's a bite attack, there's a stomp attack. As you can see, the stomp cooldowns on the bottom left. You can use a roar, you can use the stance switch, which will put you in shield mode, which will help build up adrenaline for the attacks. So you can build adrenaline in either mode, but in the defense mode you build it up a lot faster. In this mode, due to the increased defense, you can soak turrets and you can damage metal, which is lovely. So you can walk up to a base while this boy and literally just smash him through the wall, and it is bloody lovely. This boy can actually damage rock golems as well because it can attack stone structures and it negates it. Once the adrenaline mode's full, you let out a roar once you use whatever key binding it is, whether on console or this. For me it was spacebar. Once you're in adrenaline mode, all your abilities get a second perk to each one. First off, you have increased health regen and increased damage. Your left click or whatever your bite attack is gets faster and also does more damage. Your stomp attack actually gains 2 more attacks to it. Instead of just being one singular stomp, it becomes 3 and it does a lot of damage. And you also gain movement speed. Once I tried activating this, it said use adrenaline to boost allies, so there's some usage there, but I'm not too sure. And obviously there's a visual effect, which you can see predominantly at night, which is the red glow, which just looks, I'm not gonna lie, just looks sick. Nice! If you did find this video useful, or you want to see some more Arc Edition taming methods, please like and subscribe and watch some of my other content. Nice. See you in the next one. On the base.